16 enthusiastic teenagers arrived to Beirut in December 2009 to participate in the First Way program, the debut activity of the Welfare Association for Youth, WAY, a week-long experience of immersion into culture, heritage, and history of their homeland, while being introduced to the concept of giving.
I will participate actively and fully in all aspects of the program. I will respect the established program timings and night curfew. I will not smoke, drink any alcoholic beverages, consume any...
Arriving from various parts of the world, including Canada, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Kuwait and Jordan, with a look of joy and excitement clearly observed, mixed with the heartfelt eagerness to learn and give a hand. For the many years the account of Palestine was told, recited and read by their parents. Today, they are coming to learn more and have a hands-on experience in making a difference. The program was launched with an introduction to Palestinian history, culture and heritage by Yasmin Al-Alami. Then they had an opportunity to meet Nada Nashef, a member of the Welfare Association Board of Trustees, to learn more about the Welfare Association, its mission, vision, activities and notable role in humanitarian and development support to the Palestinians. What is my role in the society and what can I do to make a difference? This is what Lulwa Safarini from the Young Social Entrepreneurs of Canada has facilitated through an energizing interactive workshop on philanthropy and social entrepreneurship, motivating the giving qualities of participants. During her meeting with the Wayers, Annie Kanafani, the founder and director of Ghassan Kanafani Cultural Foundation, recited her own story with the foundation and what inspired her to continue to give. Annie was emotionally engaged with the group and answered all their questions, which were coupled with admiration and respect to her achievements and sacrifice. Volunteering at the refugee camps left a lasting impression on the youth. Not surprisingly, they were fascinated by their trip to Burj Al Barajne and Mar Ilyas camps. So touched, all participants considered this experience as one of the most overwhelming part of their program. Compassion was so visible among all the youth, who came up with various constructive ideas and thoughts to help improve the daily lives of children living in the camps. In their own way, each and every teen expressed genuine desire to do something on the ground, and they were quick to turn those thoughtful ideas into actions. At a kindergarten run by GKCF, which implements a number of important projects with the Welfare Association support, the youth volunteered to teach English and computer skills to KG children. They also played with the children and painted their faces with colors. As if with their bare hands, they were painting a better reality for these children. The Wayers' eagerness and curiosity was boundless. Their faces continually asked the same two important questions: what can we do and what do they need? Witnessing the reality on the ground, they were determined more than ever to be agents of change. This trip gave the Wayers a unique opportunity to realize the human dimension that craves the right to a decent life and basic of privileges, namely access to education, health and jobs. They wholeheartedly believed in the need to exert all efforts possible in support of this right, a decent and honorable life. After experiencing this reality, they expressed appreciation towards Welfare Association efforts to alleviate such difficult conditions through projects with a tangible impact. To better understand the process of giving, they were given the opportunity to review 3 Welfare Association project proposals, examining their rationale, objectives, and feasibility in a 2-day workshop. Driven by their sincere desire to help and make a change, each Wayer contributed $500 to one of the 3 projects they have chosen. Invited by the remarkable Lebanese artist Ziad Rahbani, the Wayers visited his studio and learned about an important part of this artist's world, his love of Palestine.
احنا باستوديو زياد الرحباني وما شاء الله كثير حلو وكثير يعني ما توقعت انه يكون هيك يعني من طراز كبير يعني من احسن الاستوديوهات في لبنان وكثير مبسوطين.
I'm in the Ziad Rahbani studios right now and I'm really honored to be here because he's a really great musician.
They also discovered what inspired him to utilize his artistic talents in support of its cause. The experience was enhanced when teens with musical interests played Ziad Rahbani's own piano and other musical instruments at the studio. This was a truly exclusive experience that emphasized Ziad's appreciation to Wayer's empathy and compassion to the underprivileged. The young group then moved to the world of visual arts to watch the award-winning documentary Dreams of Exile, skillfully directed by the outstanding Palestinian director and producer May Masri. They were moved by the film and then personally met with the director, who took them through the journey of making this film and expressing to them what it meant to her. The Wayers were so touched and interested. They discussed and asked her questions about the movie and brought out their feelings of admiration. On a lighter note, everyone was excited about learning another fascinating side of the Palestinian heritage, the dabke. At Beirut's City Theatre, they met up with youth from Beit al-Sumud and their dabke instructor. Another surprise was awaiting them: traditional Palestinian costumes specially made for each one of them. After the girls wear their thobe and the boys their umbaz, they proudly went on stage to learn the steps and moves of the Palestinian dabke, a real cultural immersion experience in every step they made. Experiencing Palestinian traditions extended to the kitchen, where Wayers rolled up their sleeves and prepared to practice some culinary arts by cooking the Palestinian dishes msakhan and frika soup. The kitchen was buzzing with the enthusiasm of learning an ingredient of Palestinian traditions, while the fun was beyond description. Some parents were present to taste the result of this remarkable production. The older generation enjoyed the meal and the passion and effort that were put into it. The final night was a warm farewell event, where Wayers expressed appreciation to all organizers, supporters, and counselors. Later, they were thrilled to listen with pride to two Palestinian rappers who came from the camps, something they wouldn't get on MTV. Finally, they gathered in sheer joy on the floor to dance the very dabke they learned a few days ago. They all made new friends who shared the motivation and will to do more by giving a helping hand to the disadvantaged Palestinians. They believe that spreading the Welfare Association message and introducing the Way program will provide an opportunity to involve the youth with a path to achieve this objective. There has to be a way to bring the Palestinian youth to a closer and more conscious vision of their homeland. A way needs to be instituted to tap into and nourish their enthusiasm and positive energy. The Seeds of Giving in Beirut was just the beginning. As one of the participating youth summed it up in one sentence, it's the way forward.
لأطلع عراس الجبل واخد معي مفتاح وافتح جنينة أبي واقعد فيها وارتاح. يا ربي زخت مطر تروي شجرة